Hi, I'm Alex and I study accounting and finance at UA92. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my UA92 journey and how I got here. So, a little bit about me first. If you haven't guessed already, I am from Liverpool. I'm a massive Liverpool fan. As I said to many people, I don't think that I'll be converted to a Manchester United fan just yet, but yeah, die-hard Liverpool fan. So here's some pictures about my favorite place in the world. So my family and I went to a trip to a zoo where you could feed all the kangaroos and stuff, and that's my dad and I on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, my favorite place. And here is a picture of me doing some hobbies that I like. So I like to go to the gym and I like to go swimming and just get out and about really, which is quite hard to do during these times, but doesn't matter. So a little bit about my journey. I went to school in Liverpool called King David, and I actually went to the kindergarten or nursery, whichever you call it, primary school, and then all the way up to the sixth form. A lot of people think that's quite weird because normally people change for college and things like that. So I kind of grew up in the same environment, and I thought maybe I'd struggle a bit coming to university because it was different, but I don't know. I really enjoyed the experience, and coming here was different, but I thought it really made me grow as a person. So after my sixth form, I came to UA92. So why UA92? So I do accounting and finance, as I mentioned before, and I am really currently enjoying it. And I actually came through clearing. So I didn't know about UA92 until I got my results. I originally wanted to go to Lancaster, but I'm so happy that I actually didn't go because I feel like I've had so many more opportunities here than I would have got there, because obviously it's a brand new university and there's lots of partners involved, which I'm going to talk about a bit later on. But I've been really enjoying it, and I've had so many opportunities already, and I just think it was the best decision. So what really drew me to UA92 was the timetable. So I'm an afternoon student, so I'm in university 2 till 6 every day apart from Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays it's online. But if you're a morning student, you're in 9 till 1. And what I really liked about it was that when you go for a future job or anything like that, you're going to be very structured, so mostly like 9 till 5. So you're learning now to structure your life around work, and you have to be organized, and I think that's the really good skill to take with you. And also it's just convenient, isn't it? So a lot of universities have random timetables, so you might be in on one day for an hour and then the next day you might be in for 6 hours. So I think that this structure works really well for people like me who like to get out and have different hobbies. So there's a scholarship opportunity available, and what happens is every student is eligible for it, and you go through an interview process and they see a little bit about you, what your character traits are, what you believe in, what you've done in the past. And I think it's a really good opportunity. I did this and I got it, and I was so happy because I thought my hard work, I can actually tell some people about it and I get appreciated for it, I guess. So moving on, UA92 partners and opportunities. So obviously partnered with Lancaster University, so we get our degree from there, which is amazing. And obviously we've got the class of 92. You see them in and out of university sometimes, doing meetings and stuff. And the partners, so I'm going to talk about from my personal experience with the partners, because I'm unsure about things like media and sports. But we're a partner with KPMG, which is a big accounting firm in Manchester, and I think they're dotted everywhere. But we've had lots of talks from the people from KPMG, and they've actually been really good, because you'll be in class and you'll be doing a certain subject, and maybe you might not get it and you need a bit of extra help. And there's been a few times where we've been to KPMG before COVID, and we've done exercises that have actually helped with our assignments or exams. And also it allows you to see what opportunities you can have in the workplace and what job title you can get. So for example, I never knew anything about accounting to do with fraud. So there's people doing things in that side of the business, or there's financial advisors, and I think it's just really useful to open up your options and things that I didn't even know about. So I've just really enjoyed, and I think my classmates have really enjoyed having talks from all our partners, and it's been really useful in the classroom. Character and personal development. So you get a personal coach and you meet up with them 2 times a module just to see how you're getting on and to help with the CPD modules, which is in the last week of the block. And it can be about different things. So we've had ones about resilience, teamwork, things like that. So it's basically about developing your employability skills. So for example, resilience, you need resilience if, you know, your work is getting a bit hard and you need the motivation to carry on. And that's what a lot of employers look for. And I think that it's really useful to have on your degree, because you stand out from everyone else, because they can say, tell me a time when you showed this skill. And then obviously you've got loads of examples that you can come forward and say, oh, I did this in university. And it's also about your physical and mental well-being. So if you're feeling a little bit down, you can tell your coach, have a bit of a chat, tell them how the workload's been, and they normally help you. Like my coach is really, really helpful. They've helped me do my CV, and they've helped with ideas on like my assignments and how I can structure it and how I can get everything done in a certain amount of time, so you're not panicking. And I think I've really enjoyed it personally, because obviously I can take this further when I show my employers. So my course, I find it interesting, stimulating and enjoyable. So I've always been a fan of maths and numbers, so I quite like it. I think I'm the only person who likes maths, but yeah, I found it really interesting. It's not all about numbers all the time. Like we've just done a law module, so that was really interesting to see how people, you know, evade tax and things like that, and it was really, really interesting. Stimulating, I like a bit of a challenge. Obviously it's not always going to be easy all the time, but I think you need that. It keeps your mind going, it keeps you motivated to do better, and obviously I enjoy it a lot, otherwise I wouldn't do it. So for my future, so eventually I want to start my own business, but at first I want to work for a company like KPMG so that I can get my experience. So I think that being a student ambassador will help me, because it makes me feel more confident speaking to new people. And I think that's what you need. You need good people skills in most jobs. Obviously we've got the industry opportunities. So obviously partners, we have visits and talks from different partners, and you know, they might give us more opportunities to go and have a look and do things. And obviously character and personal development, like I just said, you can bring to your employer all your skills, give them examples of when and where, how you did it. So it just makes you stand out from the rest. And obviously the timetable, the structure, I think it's really helped me, especially during these times as well. It can get quite miserable, so keeping a timetable, sorting out when you're going to go for a walk, you know, work it around your university life, and it's just been really good. But my end goal is to start my own business, whether that be a financial advisor or an accountant, I'm not quite sure yet. So also I'm on UniBuddy, so if you have any questions you can contact me on that. If I'm not doing the course that you're applying for. I can still probably help you, but there's other people you can chat to on there, but this is just my Unibuddy profile. So any questions, you can just ask me on that. I think there's a link on the website, so you can go through that and just ask me any questions. And thanks for listening.